Well, I'm joined by Jennifer Wright from the Bar Harbor Chamber of Commerce, and our special guest this week is Nell.
Yeah.
And we are talking about the fact that Bar Harbor is so pet friendly, and with a particular emphasis because Nell's here and I have two dogs on dogs. And, I know that you walk around Bar Harbor and you see dogs everywhere.
You do, yeah. It really is, I gotta say, one of the most pet-friendly towns I've ever been to. I mean, I'm a little partial to Bar Harbor in general, but, I'm able to take Nell just about anywhere I want to go here on the island, and everybody just loves animals. So it works out really well for any pet owner.
So, even walking down on the sidewalks, one of the neat things about Bar Harbor is that you'll see dog bowls out there with water for the dogs.
Yeah, it's great. I think like 90% of the businesses, like the retail shops that you'll see here on, Main or Cottage Street or Mount Desert, they not only have the water bowls on the sidewalk, but you're welcome to bring your dogs into the store as well, which is pretty neat. So.
Well, when you think about it, dogs are part of the family, and you don't want to leave a member of the family at home. You want to bring them down, whether you're on a day trip or on an extended stay to Bar Harbor. And Bar Harbor is, as we were saying, dog friendly. Now, there are a lot of hotels and inns and cottages that you can bring your dog to.
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot. Just to name a couple that, I'm familiar with, we have the Atlantic Oceanside, which is a great resort just outside of town. There's also Hanscom Cottages or Rose Eden, the Canterbury Cottage, the Moorings, or even the Wonderview. All of them will happily accommodate pets.
And restaurants with decks, of course, then you can bring.
Oh, yeah.
The dogs are hungry too.
Yeah, no, actually it's great. A lot of these places, like the Looking Glass or Side Street Cafe or even West Street Cafe, they have great decks and they encourage you to bring your dogs. I know Looking Glass, as a matter of fact, also provides gourmet dog bones.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, Nell's a big fan of those.
Well, I'll have to bring my dogs down there too.
Oh, you should.
And then there's a store right here in Bar Harbor that's actually just perfect for dogs.
Yeah, Bar Harbor actually is a store for dogs. So it's actually fun. I get to bring Nell in there sometimes and let her pick out a nice fun treat or whatnot. But they have everything from, leashes and collars to, gourmet dog bones. They also sell lots of different toys and anything you could possibly want for a dog.
And then you can also bring your dog in town. Ought to be on a leash, of course.
Yeah, that's recommended. But you know what? There is actually a trail or a portion of carriage road that goes around Little Long Pond that you can actually let your dog off the leash. I like to refer to it as essentially the most beautiful dog park in the world. But it's just outside of the park. It's still owned by the Rockefeller family, but it's a 3.5-mile carriage road loop. That is beautiful, and there's so many people there with their dogs, so if you have a well-behaved and a well-socialized dog, you're encouraged to let them off the leash, just run around, have a good time. They can go swimming in the pond, and there's still all of the beauty of, the regular park carriage roads. You get to go over one of the amazing granite bridges there, and it's just so much fun, and guarantee you that your dog will be tired afterwards.
Dog tired, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So they'll sleep well on the way home or in one of the hotels or cottages. Now, of course, if you are coming down to Bar Harbor and leaving the dog in the car, we encourage you to make sure you take all necessary precautions. Don't leave the windows up. You want to make sure that the dogs are well ventilated because it can get very hot here. So if you are bringing your dog, make sure you don't leave them in the car. Bring them with you to one of the pet-friendly stores or restaurants.
Absolutely. And if you are bringing your pet down to Bar Harbor, come stop by and say hi to Nell and I here in the chamber offices. She comes with me to work every day. So we'll be here to say hello.
Now, where are you located? Tell everybody where you're.
Well, our administrative offices are located in the municipal building at 93 Cottage Street, but our visitor centers as well are very pet friendly, and we actually might have a Couple treats behind the counter reserved for the dog that comes in.
And the visitor centers are located where?
Well, we have one in downtown Bar Harbor, located at 2 Cottage Street, which is on the corner of Main and Cottage. And we also have one in Trenton, just before you get onto the island. That's a little bit bigger and has a bit more information there as well.
And if people want to call and get information about Bar Harbor and some of the dog-friendly hotels, cottages, restaurants, what number should they call?
They should give us a call at 207-288-5103.
And they can go to the website as well.
Absolutely. Our website is www.barharborinfo.com.
All right. For Jennifer Wright, Chris Popper, and for
Nell.
Nell, that's This Week in Bar Harbor.
All right.